And we're back in the game with some more Tsardoms Total War from Medieval 2 Total War, playing as the Ottomans. Right, we had invaded, I think, Europe? Gallipoli in the last episode? Yes, we've taken Gallipolis in Gallipoli. I think these straits are called the Dardanelles. And that's the Hellespont, and this is the Golden Horn. Could be wrong, but those names are fairly close to what they should be. Now, we've got 455 gold left. That's not much. We need to get more trade, so we need to encounter more people. Now, we have a diplomat there. We've already talked to Caramans. Right, we're recruiting units there. Can't really get much. We do want to continue pushing out. I think this territory, let's see. No, that is in control, or being controlled by the East Romans. Well, they're just the Romans now, aren't they? Right. That's our ally. That's the faction that's in the civil war with the Romans. Now, Constantinopolis will get a garrison. Fairly decent garrison. If attacked, it will spawn a garrison. So we're going to need a very strong army to capture it. We do need to... Oh, why did it... Have they moved the capital from here? They have, haven't they? That's odd. Not sure why they've done that. But they have. Okay. Yep, well, we're going to need a strong army. I think they'll even get a garrison at this settlement. We did have a mission to come down here and capture that, but I'm going to leave that as a buffer state between myself and the hospitallers. Right, we should get this settlement. Right. As you see, we're getting a lot more money from taxes than we do from trade, and it stays that way for most factions for quite some time. So it's best to invest your money in something that builds up the population, because more population, more people to tax. Right, we can basically ignore him. That's 8 horse archers, although we have a bit of an odd army. We don't have any cav for our general. We don't have any archers. We could probably auto-resolve it, but I don't quite trust it. I mean, look at that, 5 to 3, and we vastly outnumber them. I think we'll do a lot better by fighting it manually. So we've had a few requests to play as the Knights of St. John, which are actually in close proximity to where we start this campaign. I think for the next campaign we'll probably do a faction that's a lot further away. That being said, this mod is focused around Anatolia, all of the Balkans, and the Italian peninsula. And it does mean that pretty soon you do go to war with most factions, even if you play only a couple of campaigns. Right. Now bring in reinforcements. Fine. Means we'll just turn around and face them. So they only had, what, 8 men? I don't really want to send my general. They're actually retreating, aren't they? Yeah. Really don't want to send my general all the way over there to try and chase down 8 men. Right. Now we know where they're coming in. You know what? We're not even going to do that. We'll just get them to turn around. This is what we shall do. General around there. Yeah, they got a little confused when I gave them that order. Actually, we're on a downslope there. Let's have them work over here. We're just going to speed it all the way up. I can't even see their little starting force at all. Right, they're probably in range. Here comes their general. He's got 37 men, and even a smaller unit, or say 20 men, are going to cause a lot of damage. So I'm going to hit him with some spearmen to tie him down. And we'll try to chase down those units. Alright, now I can see that other little unit back there. Right, those were spearmen, weren't they? Now, spearmen will kill them, it just takes a while to do it. Also, these ones might help, so they have axes. He's taken a few casualties. Keep chasing him, don't let him get away. Alright, they're going to try and intercept you. Yeah, we've only killed 1%. That being said, victory is within range, or within reach. Get in there. Generals of bodyguards are very powerful in this, despite having very small numbers. There he is, he's in there. He's still only down to 30 men. You can even click on him. We do have halberdiers and we have axemen. Right, now he's starting to die a little quicker. That's it, push all the way in. Yeah, he's trying to get away. Down to 13 now. You're busy with those spearmen. Now shaken, not stirred. Get in there. We do run the risk of losing our general though. See if I can pull him through and give him a rear charge on those units. Now all these units are dirt cheap, so I don't mind actually losing them. Just once we get the victory.
Half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Hard to even focus on that particular unit. Those are broken. Well, he's down to 3 men. We'll keep chasing him. Oh, one of our units actually routed. Well, he might get into the town, but they're going to have to surrender in any case.
Men have fought much, and our enemy are badly bloodied. They have their men. Our foe fights with horns made of clay.
This unit of militia archers is actually doing really well, aren't they? Okay, we must be fighting their general. Down to two models.
The cowardly enemy general has been captured, while
Yay!
before us like a herd of goats.
Continue.
Drive them from the battle.
Go after those. There is that other general over there somewhere. The one that had like 8 men. Go to 6 times speed. We're going to catch all of them. Yep,
Victory is ours.
most.
Victory both righteous and well
So we did lose 400 men.
said otherwise.
Oh, actually, equal numbers, 417. Right. That's odd. That doesn't happen that often.
If the enemy approach,
Well, you know what? I'm going to offer it.
yes.
Got it. That was useful. Now, they did have no little force that they landed from ship. Am I going to fight this one? I'm going to auto-resolve it. Alright.
No, you don't.
I'm going to offer that as well.
Long live the warriors of his
Where are they getting all of these troops from? Now, this one, that's a lot more powerful. Seriously, where did they come from? They don't have another settlement. That's going to be a little harder. That's a strong, very strong infantry unit. Those are medium lancers. I mean, we've got a lot of cavalry a lot of spears to deal with them. Where on earth did they come from? I think they had those ships there already. Oh, okay, this episode is probably going to get taken up with these battles then. But we did get something like 6,000 in gold already. Some of that's gone into construction. See that. Apparently, that activates some kind of script. Battle script. AI battle script. Well, at least now all coming from one direction. Now, what did they have? They had the light lancers, the heavy infantry, the general, and the skirmish cav. Hopefully these trees will break up any charge by the cav and block some of those missiles. Most of our units can apparently also hide. Well, our general cannot hide. I think we just have to speed this all up until they actually get into melee. It's going to be annoying, those tug poles. I do actually like recruiting these. They're available in pretty much all of Anatolia to any faction. They're only about 355. They don't cause too much damage, but they can be of great use. Skirmishing. Like I said, they're pretty much available everywhere and all of the time. Yeah, they're going to hold back. They're actually hiding the rest of their forces. I'm going to have to take these losses. They are going to have a lot of missiles. What point do I say I've had enough? move forward. Apparently they can see those units. And we could try moving forwards till we discover their units. You only need a narrow front in any case. There they are. Right, slow it all down. Get in there. That's the Sakonis guards. That's what I'm going to call them, Sakonis. Don't know if that's correct, but that's what they are going to be called from here on out. Now, where's that cavalry? Those lancers. Right, we're still at 2 times speed. So, they must have charged in, taken some casualties. Suppose I could try getting my general around there. Now this unit only costs about 150, I think, maybe 250 to recruit, so it is fairly cheap. And they are pretty much like a militia spare unit. There's an archer variant of them as well, that for their price is quite effective. Right, that's the Turcopoles, isn't it? We could try chasing them, but we won't have too much luck. Now, where's their general? Is he still in there? There he is. He's down to 8. Down to 8 men.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Unless they pop up with some more troops on the ships.
Behold our worthless foe. See how their general turns tail, and the cowardly enemy general.
He's still in there somewhere. Ah, we got him. Right.
For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
Yeah, they're all routing. You might be able to reach those. That unit might rally, although they've lost their general. Right, you're still chasing them. They did rout, but they come back to the fight. We carry on chasing them. That's 24 men. Right, this unit has rallied.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
We are. Okay. Looks like those units have routed off the field. They may go into the settlements.
All praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like
Okay. Come back here.
from the field. Great victories are
We got them. We got them.
Come.
13%.
Most rare and
Down to 11. Alright. Let's see how many battles we're going to have to fight before we claim Mytilene. Or Mytilene. Well, I'm going to offer it. Ah, now we can claim it. Alright. They're happy with us. Alright. We can still get 5,400, so I think that's what we'll do. We've got a nice treasury there now. We could bring over some troops, possibly from Bergama, although it will take 2 turns minimum, unless we had some ships. I mean, that's bringing in 1,500, almost 1,600 right now. And we are the richest faction. see. Got that enemy force there. When we get in here, nothing. Can get a priest though. So we shall. Now I'm going to put in this so we can get the archers, ASAP archers, which can use sharpened stakes and only cost 160 to recruit. Now they may not be that good at archery, but you get enough of them and they will cause a lot of damage, especially with their stakes. So, did anyone retreat onto the ships? Yes, you did. Looks like all of those routing units went on there, apart from this one. Right, so we do need to put that in, otherwise we can't recruit anyone. Get some ships in now. 9 more turns. It's going to take a long while. Right, because there is another settlement up there I want to get to. To get some ships here, you only get 1 per turn. Right, we recruited some units up here, so we can try to get rid of those rebels at some point. The ASAPs. Ah, those were 405. Ah, rather expensive. Right. Get cavalry here. 720. Get 2 of those. Some ASAPs. Right. What about over here? We can only retrain 7 turns. It takes a long time to get ships, apparently. Right. See if we can find somebody to trade with over here. Serbians. Don't talk to the Serbians. I'm just going to use you for basically scouting out the territory. Like a ship out there. Right, a lot of money. We need to build somewhere. We're getting artillery up there, I think. Or we'll have access to it fairly soon. So you couldn't retrain anyone? Nope. It's disappointing. Alright. Well, we got most of an army up there at the moment. About down here. So I think we'll go and play some Ep05 after recording this. We've been raided. Yes. It's a coastal raid. Relations have been worsened with Bulgaria because they're allied. They're building up their forces. I think that's their faction leader. Family member general. I swear this guy is meant to be their leader. Alright. I don't think we've talked to the Serbians. We must have then. Yeah, a couple of turns ago. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone down here. More Romans. Right. Looks like they pulled their ships away. What if we can auto resolve them? Well, quite a few casualties, but we got rid of them. Should reduce the corruption from up there. Now, we need to put in a different building. Both those, that one's a little cheaper. 5% law bonus. That's 5% law. A reduction in population and happiness. That's a simulation. What does this one do? Large autonomy to the local kingdoms, to their nobility. Autonomous kingdom. How does that benefit us? I don't see any benefits for that. Maybe it affects what kind of units we can get. We'll go with that one because it doesn't have any negatives, at least at the moment. Trade increase, loyalty. At some point the Timurids will show up, so we're going to have to be prepared for them. Yeah, we're going to need more troops up here. It's very slow recruitment, isn't it? That's just an armor upgrade. Okay. Let's get another priest. Do we have a priest there? No. We'll transfer this priest over. Start converting Europe. Right, I think next episode we'll try to get rid of those. Some watchtowers would be nice. We've got the Majid there. We'll put the Timar in. So we've got a lot of buildings done. It's good. Extended farmlands. One thing I've noticed is mines bring in virtually no money. I mean, 45 and cost 2,000 just to get it. So that's 40 turns plus, isn't it? Pay for itself. I've seen a few mines that will give you maybe 60 a turn, but 2,000, it's not really worth it. Oh, we don't even have that. Kind of troops. We still have a good selection of troops. Kind of cav, horse archers. Right. Yeah, let's put one of those in. Like this one is giving 60, but still it's 2,000. You don't have a port. That's where the port would be. We've got the Timar, so that will give us some horse archers. And this will give us some light and heavy cav lancers. And we got that one. Right, we could bump up their taxes, couldn't we? Right, you won't have any growth. We're about halfway to the next level. Can't build any new buildings until we get the government type in. Right. Well, I don't see anything else that we need to do unless it's to get another diplomat and a ship. Or 2 ships. Yeah. We'll get him 2 ships and then sail them off. Because this one's down in central Greece. And it's going to take a long time to get over to Sicily and Italy and Northern Balkans. So we will try again to move one by sea. I think we tried that before, and it did not end well for the diplomat involved. But that's all that we're going to be doing for today. So until the next episode here on YouTube, take care.